Okay, we're ready whenever you are.
Every bow we build at Elite starts the same way. It starts by listening to our customers, to our dealers, to our staff. We try to look at the previous year's model bow. What can we improve on? What can we build, expand on? What can we make better? And really that's where that process starts. Could start on a piece of paper with a sketch. It starts in CAD and it goes from there. The VAROS bow started right there. They're looking at what we wanted out of this new bow. What can we improve on? How do we add more shootability, more adjustability into the consumer's hand without overcomplicating the system, making it extremely reliable and performing at the level that we expect out of an Elite bow.
Feels great. Once I tune it correctly, it'll feel a little better.
So the VAROS Riser, a lot of time was spent really trying to optimize the strength and rigidity of this new riser. If you compare it to previous model bows, there was a lot of attention to detail put into the thickness of all the ribs, exactly where they are and what their purpose is to make the most rigid, reliable bow platform to date.
I'm just setting the draw length back to position 1 so I can pull the first curve at number 1 here. Dude, this curve is like perfect. Basically what I'm looking for is just that the top of the curve is flat. I mean, that's pretty perfect.
So as you start drawing the bow back, you're going to start gaining weight until you get to your peak weight. And these corners of the draw force curve are really going to be what determines how that bow feels for the consumer, where these curves exist. So here at Elite, shootability and accuracy are the primary drivers of what we want to build into a bow. We want to design and deliver a bow that's going to provide really good performance, but is going to be comfortable and fun to shoot. If we wanted to just maximize the speed of our bow, we would run this curve straight out and down and make this as much of a corner as possible. But that bow is going to feel terrible, it's going to be hard to shoot, and it's not what we want out of an Elite bow. So the VAROS is packed with features. The newest is our Elite micro splitters, which is our micro adjustable timing adjustment for the bow. So without the need of a bow press, by just turning a screw, you can micro tune the timing of your bow. And that works in concert with our SP2 cam system, which has our rotating mod with 1/4 inch increments throughout the draw cycle, adjustable let off. And there's 3 mod options for the SP2 cam. We have our performance mod, our smooth mod, and a 75% let off mod option. The LTR roller guard, which provides linear adjustment for your bow for tuning or fletching clearance. Our Delta VRT dampener, which is a weighted isolated dampener, which we mount into our lower stabilizer bushing hole. We have our rack limb pockets, which allow for you to mount a bipod or a sling, hoist, camera mount. Anything that can mount to a standard Picatinny rail can be mounted to the top or bottom limb pocket. And then of course S.E.T technology, which this is kind of our 2.0 version of S.E.T technology, which is the most efficient way to tune your bow available. You don't need a bow press. All you need is an Allen wrench, and you can micro tune the limb pocket and the amount of pressure on one limb versus the other. But you pack all these features in and all the adjustability into a platform of a 32-inch axle-to-axle bow with over 6.5 inch brace height. We are trying to give a tool to a hunter to put them in the best position to be successful. Now we're in the factory here at Elite in Rochester, New York, where every single part of an Elite bow is machined, assembled, decorated, and built from the ground up.
A lot of building in the VAROS right now, so we're just trying to stay on top of it and make sure the team's pushing in the right direction.
Use the same process in our prototyping. So all the iterations of this riser that we went through in the engineering and development side of the VAROS bow runs through the exact same process as our production risers, so that when we're done and we're ready, production's ready to go, and we know we have a consistent, repeatable process that we can push right into production. All of our machined risers go through a deburr operation, as you can see behind me, where we're making sure the parts are flawless before they go to decoration. The fit and finish of an Elite bow is one of our top priorities in manufacturing. We've got risers and other parts going through our decoration process where they all get coated before they go into the assembly. The cams, the limbs, everything gets decorated, put into the bins to go into the assembly process. And now we're ready to start building. So this is where the assembly begins, where we start mating all the parts up that have been built, machined in-house, decorated, and this starts the assembly. Once the bows go through our sub-assembly process, they'll come in and get strung and tuned by one of our skilled tuners. And once they go through all the final quality checks, we'll go to boxing, and then the bow's ready to be shipped out to your door.